You close your eyes. You think nothing is happening. You are wrong. The moment you fall asleep, your brain shifts into one of its most powerful modes of operation. Inside your skull, a symphony of biological processes begins. Invisible, silent, and absolutely critical. Your brain produces waves, different waves for different stages, each one serving a precise biological purpose. Tonight, we go inside. We follow every signal, every wave, every cleanup crew your brain deploys while you sleep. Sleep is not one single state. It is a carefully structured cycle your body repeats multiple times every night. It begins with NREM stage 1, the lightest stage. Your body starts to slow. Your brain activity begins to drop. Then comes stage 2. Your brain fires short bursts of electrical activity called sleep spindles. These help block out external noise so you stay asleep. Stage 3 is where things get serious. Slow delta waves dominate. This is deep sleep. Your body is in full repair mode. Then REM hits, and suddenly your brain looks nothing like a sleeping brain. It looks like a brain on fire. This full cycle takes about 90 minutes, and your body repeats it 4 to 6 times every single night. So what actually flips the switch? What tells your brain it is time to shut down? The answer lives deep inside your brain. Meet the hypothalamus, a small almond-sized structure sitting at the base of your brain. It is your body's master sleep controller. When darkness falls and your body temperature drops, the hypothalamus sends signals downward through the brainstem, telling your entire system to power down. The brainstem receives those signals and acts as a relay station, passing the message to your organs, your muscles, and your nervous system. Your heart rate begins to slow. Your breathing deepens. Your cardiovascular system shifts into its overnight recovery rhythm. Your core body temperature drops by 1 to 2 degrees Fahrenheit. This cooling is not a side effect of sleep. It is a requirement for it. The moment your eyes detect darkness, a signal begins its journey, a signal that will trigger one of the most important hormones your body produces. That signal travels along the optic tract deep into the brain, heading toward a tiny pine cone-shaped structure you rarely hear about. The pineal gland. No bigger than a grain of rice, but when darkness activates it, it becomes one of the most powerful glands in your entire body. It begins releasing melatonin directly into your bloodstream. Not a sedative, not a sleeping pill, a biological signal that tells every cell in your body, night has arrived. Melatonin floods from the brain downward through the entire body, dimming your alertness, lowering your blood pressure, and preparing every system for the work ahead. Around 90 minutes after falling asleep, your brain descends into its deepest state. Slow delta waves begin rolling across the cortex. This is stage 3, the most physically restorative phase of sleep. Deep inside the brain, the hippocampus activates. It begins replaying the events of your day, quietly, rapidly, and entirely without your awareness. It transfers those replayed memories outward to the cerebral cortex for long-term storage. This is how you remember things. Not while you study, while you sleep. Simultaneously, your pituitary gland releases the majority of your daily growth hormone. This is the signal your body has been waiting for to begin physical repair. Muscle fibers torn during the day are rebuilt. Cellular damage is repaired. Your immune system produces cytokines, proteins that fight infection and inflammation. But perhaps the most extraordinary thing that happens while you sleep was only discovered in 2013. And it changes everything we thought we knew about the brain. During deep sleep, your brain cells actually shrink by up to 60%. This opens channels between them. And then the brain does something remarkable. It washes itself. Cerebrospinal fluid floods through these newly opened channels in a process called glymphatic clearance. It moves through your brain like a pressure washer, pushing out toxic waste as it goes. One of the main targets is amyloid beta, a toxic protein that accumulates in the brain throughout the day. The glymphatic system flushes it out every single night. After the flush is complete, your brain tissue is clean. Neural channels are clear. Your brain is ready to function at full capacity again when you wake. When this system fails, when sleep is consistently cut short, amyloid beta builds up, and science has directly linked this buildup to the development of Alzheimer's disease. Around 90 minutes into each sleep cycle, something shifts. Your eyes begin moving rapidly beneath your closed eyelids. REM sleep has begun. Your brain activity during REM is virtually indistinguishable from when you are fully awake. In some regions, it is actually more active. This is not rest. This is a different kind of work. The amygdala, your brain's emotional processing center, fires intensely during REM. Your brain is revisiting emotional experiences and deciding how much emotional weight to assign them. Meanwhile, your prefrontal cortex, the rational, logical part of your brain, goes largely offline, which is exactly why your dreams follow no logical rules whatsoever. Your motor cortex fires movement signals, but your brainstem blocks them from reaching your muscles. Your body is intentionally paralyzed, so you cannot physically act out your dreams. Your body lies completely still, not because nothing is happening, but because your brain has deliberately disconnected it from the storm happening inside your skull. Emotional memories are being processed, reweighted, and filed. Scientists believe this is why a good night of sleep genuinely makes emotional pain feel less intense by morning. Now, here's what happens when you take this away. A sleep-deprived brain and a healthy rested brain do not just look different. They function in completely different biological realities. Studies show that even 1 week of poor sleep causes measurable shrinkage in the hippocampus, the very structure responsible for forming and storing your memories. Without the glymphatic flush, amyloid beta accumulates rapidly between neurons, blocking their connections, triggering inflammation, setting the stage for long-term cognitive decline. Your immune system weakens significantly after just 1 night of poor sleep. White blood cell production drops. Your body's ability to fight infection is measurably compromised. Cortisol surges. Your stress response activates as if your body is under physical threat. Chronically elevated cortisol damages the heart, the gut, and the brain over time. Every single night, while you lie still and unconscious, your brain is doing the most important maintenance work of your life. Every single night, while you lie still and unconscious, your brain is doing the most important maintenance work of your life. It consolidates your memories, it repairs your body, it processes your emotions, and it cleans itself from the inside out. Sleep is not downtime. It is not laziness. It is the most productive 8 hours of your entire biological existence. So tonight, when you close your eyes, know that the real work is just beginning. Your brain never truly rests. It just gets to work on something bigger.